Morning, and we're back for another Hair Chopperz episode here on this Monday. Looking gloomy outside. Got my co-host with me, Ilphil the Barber and Kino the Barber.
Hi,
man. I want to start off real quick on this episode, man, with topics that are things that are going on in Puerto Rico. The governor, unfortunately, is very corrupted. So is his cabinet as well, with 12 other personnel in his cabinet, in his camp, which I actually have got caught already. There's been chats, over 889 pages of chats.
that's crazy.
Just
Who talks that much?
yeah, obviously they do. And they've said some things
how
they talked about Ricky Martin, made fun of Ricky
I love
Martin.
you, Ricky.
It's crazy the stuff that they said on there, man. But like I said on I believe in a podcast before, I've said on my storyline, Puerto Rico and its people, we've been living under a colonial government. That happened as soon as Luis Muñoz Marin, that bastard, signed that treaty between the United States and Puerto Rico. That's where everything went downhill for us. It sucks that we have something called the Jones Act. The Jones Act is something where it doesn't let us trade. We have to ask the United States permission in order for us to import or export. As far as the Gag Act, too, at one point, Puerto Rico wasn't able to fight for independence. If anybody was to mention anything about independence, that person will actually receive jail time or be killed in those times. That all started when Pedro Albizu Campos actually had the Nationalist Party. And if you guys know, the one of the flags, the revolutionary flag, is the light blue with the cross in the middle, little star on the corner, in the light blue flag. Which is not this flag that we have now, which was made by Cubans. This is why it's good to know the Puerto Rican history. We have a beautiful history. We are beautiful people. This guy has to get out the sea. So people support us. If you're not Puerto Rican, just support us. Hashtag Ricky Renuncia. Hashtag Ricky Vete Ya. And right now, you know, it's crazy because Puerto Rico has suffered enough, man. It's suffered enough, and we have a big industry out there where we have entrepreneurs, we have people who are intelligent, who's graduated, people who have their masters, PhDs, there's doctors, lawyers. We have it all out there, you know, and these people are not able to do so because Puerto Rico doesn't give them that opportunity to involve themselves. These people have to come out here to the United States. We have to move here in order for us to progress. Well, we have such a beautiful places where we could progress as people, as helping one another, and seeing the unity that we have right now. If we could come together like this to get that corrupted person out of that seat, come on, we could come together to do so much more together.
En la unión está la fuerza, mi gente.
Yes, en la unión está la fuerza.
So, you know what he's fighting for? He's fighting for benefits and all that stuff after now. So,
Parece mentira
like
que
if they kick him out, he won't get his
He won't get his pension.
He won't get his
That's
pension,
why he wants
bro.
to stay.
Yo, that's crazy.
To learn about this,
all the money
there's
already ripped.
you know,
Everyone
there's a lot of
off. Just take an L and bounce.
take an L. Another thing that bothers me is there's a lot of Puerto Ricans out here who raise the flag. When it comes to Puerto Rican Day Parade, you guys are wepa this, wepa that, raising your Puerto Rican flags. But do you know the history that we've been through? Half of you don't speak Spanish. Our first language is Spanish. You guys don't know our history. And in reality, raising a flag and just being Puerto Rican for one day does not make you Puerto Rican, man. Learn where your parents come from. Learn where your grandparents came from. Learn what we are, because we are beautiful.
Especially the women.
Yes, the women are beautiful and they're very intelligent, man. Y no se dejan. Alright, so just to change the topic, I don't really want to focus on this too much. I just love supporting my own, and I love supporting everything, man. I love supporting everything with Puerto Rico, because we come a long way, you know. And we've been over 100 years under a colonized government, and it sucks to be under a colonized government. We have another government controlling everything your island does. You know.
Shout out to Blaga Blaga.
Yes, sir. So, just to talk about a couple of local barber events that are coming up, we got this one right
It's
here.
coming up. 2 weeks.
Main
Oh
event.
wait,
Main
13
event,
days.
Barber
Barber
Battle.
Battle.
Barber
New
81.
York.
Barber 81, donde quiera que esté.
York.
El
This is
show
gonna be
va
in
a
New
estar
Rochelle, New
demasiado.
York, and this is taking place at Champs Boxing Club. You can reach Barbero81 real quick at 914-804-3522 or at main event barber battle at
He's
gmail.com.
probably watching live right now. What up, Barbero? I know you're watching.
They got
Yeah.
the fastest fade. They got
The
a
address,
freestyle
yeah.
haircut.
Yeah.
Was it? What
They
else?
have haircut
Design?
with
Hey,
hair
you can still
enhancement.
sign up for this too. So let them know they can sign
I
up
like
for
that.
this
Yeah, they
battle.
can still
The
sign
master-
up.
the
You can
master
still sign up.
competition,
The
you
master
better be
competition
ready.
is
You
it's
guys
gonna be
better
sick, man. The
be
master
ready
barber
for that.
competition. Be ready. I want to see how. And the great thing is,
Wow.
Hair Chopperz Radio will be
In
in
the building.
the building.
Vamos a estar en el show.
Ringside. We don't even got a
Like a
booth.
booth. Yeah,
we
we
are
have-
gonna be ringside.
Like we're announcing the fights.
We're gonna be
You know what I'm saying?
broadcasting barbers duking it out inside the ring. You're gonna be seeing it live, broadcasted live through Hair Chopperz Radio. This is gonna be an awesome event. Also,
Man, if you're a CT, listen. I know New York Barbero's fucking. He's promoting the shit out of it over there. But if you're a CT, man, and like you know, a lot of the barbers we know, I hope y'all come out, man, and see this event. You know what I'm saying? It's not the CT Barber Expo where it's completely huge with tens and thousands
You know
of people,
what?
but
It's
this is one of
crazy
those
how-
true events you get to see dope barbers really go at each other.
After I
like,
went to the CT Barber Expo, that really changed the whole shit for me. Like I want to go
'Cause
to every event.
every single
there is
event,
out there.
but you also got to think, not every event is that big.
True.
So I know.
But it's just the energy and everything
But
in it. It's
That's
like,
what I like
don't
too.
know.
Like you get to see all the hidden talents that show up to not just those big main stages, but
And
these
you
type
get
of
to
events.
network
You know,
with a
Network,
lot of
definitely
people.
network.
Like
You have to
guy's the
promote
king of
yourself.
networking.
everything in this industry now is, besides you working your ass off and doing good haircuts, you need to promote and show the world those good haircuts. You know what I'm saying?
Promotion, social media has helped me a lot.
I like
Definitely.
these battles like this. These battles like these
I
first
see your
events.
8 a.m. packages going out all the time.
Yeah.
Man.
These first
Your
events like
do-rags.
this, like main event barber battle. This is his first event. This is Barbero's 81's first event ever. But I like this because this brings out all those raw barbers,
Yep.
all those real barbers.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Not these name. No, shout outs to CT Barber Expo. I love CT Barber Expo because J Major also came a long way and made something big out of it. Something really huge for the barber industry and changed the platforms that barbers can use. So as far as Barbero 81 using this for Westchester County, and it's Westchester County's first ever because you got to learn that New York City is not just the 5 boroughs. It's not Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, Staten Island, Long Island. You know what I
it's
mean?
got
Long
White
Island being the
Plains,
lost
New
borough.
Rochelle.
But there's also other parts to New York, like
New York
Bobby
is
Moore.
huge.
Bobby Moore lives in
He's
Yeah,
upstate,
up
New
there,
York,
in
Saratoga.
upstate Saratoga, New
There's
York.
Lake George. There's
So
Albany.
you got different
there's-
counties.
there's
So you
every-
got
Buffalo.
Westchester County, which is the first, and it's gonna bring out these raw barbers out, man. You know, and that's pretty cool. And I love it because then I get to meet real barbers that are just like us, man. You know, what I mean, these are guys that work in a barber shop probably 7 days a week out there in New York. They're not really paying attention like that
We've
to
been New York.
barber
We've been
events.
crazy.
They're not. That's
know.
the thing. When people put in so many hours and so many days, they're not focused on any of these events or going because they're just focused on the clients. You know what I'm saying? Like their life, their everyday life. So
Yep.
it's good to get out and see some of the stuff like that.
It's
It might
New
change
York,
you in
man.
a way.
It's pretty freaking expensive, so I understand why you gotta
New
work
York, you
7
have to
days
hustle 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
just
You
to
get to
afford your
learn a lot,
lifestyle,
too.
man.
It
That's
is,
crazy. That is
So,
nuts out there,
Most
man.
other places have barbershops open 5 days a week, 8 to 12 hours a day. You know what I'm saying?
I think
New York
in
is so
New
competitive.
York is open 24/7.
24,
right?
yeah, because it's so
Yeah,
competitive.
man.
You
You
have
go,
to get
you go out to
3 o'clock in
Washington.
the
Washington,
morning, you
Yeah.
want a haircut?
Why
You
you
ever been
sleep?
to Washington
Yo, matter of
Heights?
fact, you put up a dope post. I just screenshot it because I'm gonna steal it. But you're like, work while others are sleeping. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Save while others are spending. That's the perfect thing for New York, man. Because while somebody's sleeping, somebody else is out there making money, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yo.
You ever been to Washington Heights
yes,
at like 2, 3 in the morning?
I don't remember what time, but definitely.
All right. Have you ever passed by, like, let's say you just go through Dykeman, right? You go through Dykeman, or you
Dyckman?
go through Dyckman.
Dick.
Go through Dyckman, you go through Post or You go through Audubon.
Shout out to Dykeman
Matter of
Basketball
fact,
Court.
You could go through Audubon and just follow that strip straight down, right? And as you go through that strip, there's a few. You're gonna bump into a lot of barbershops.
No,
There's like at least 5 barbershops on each block, right across the street from another. And I guarantee you go 2, 3 in the morning, those barbershops is open, and there's barbers shifting shifts like 2, 3 in the morning, and there's people sitting there getting haircuts, man. And I'm like,
yo, from 05 to 07, when I was
that
in New York heavy, I would get, if I knew I was going out like at 1 in the morning, I'd go to the barbershop like at midnight.
get a shape up.
To get a lineup real quick.
Yeah, man.
You know
Yo, and they offer
like,
that.
Yeah, they do, and it's like 12 at night. There's 12 people in the
Yo,
barbershop.
dudes
So
who
it's
are
like,
usually, yo,
it's
dudes
crazy.
who go clubbing out there like on a weekly basis, like that's their thing. You know what I mean?
Well, they close at 5 a.m., man, so it's like,
Yeah, yo, there's
you
dudes
can go
that
out at
go
1 in the morning, you can get a haircut
get
at
a
12
haircut
at night,
12 at
and
night
go
and
straight to the
go
club, you know?
fresh.
Yep.
Go
So-
fresh. Yo, and there's a lot of
It's
them
like
doing
literally
it. There's even
fresh
people
is
that
even
come out of
club.
the club. I seen this happen. Come out of the club, dude. I still one day with one of my Dominican dudes out there, and I'm in the barbershop with him just chilling. It's like 2, 3 in the morning, man. Dude came out the club, sat on the chair, and he got his
Yeah,
lineup for
haircut.
the week to go to work fresh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this
He must
is
have not
crazy,
bagged nothing
man.
in the club, so he was like, shit, I need to get a cut.
Yeah.
You
He
know.
definitely did it because you wouldn't be at the barbershop at that time. You know what I mean? But yo, dudes do that, man. They like staying fresh. So I'm like, wow, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's how it is, man.
Shout outs to Marvy Marv too, who in a few weeks as well has Barberfest, August 11th. We have booth 303. Pass on by. We're gonna
be in
see.
the building.
Hey, real quick before I forget, shout out to barberologist, man, Sam Flint.
Oh yeah. Man.
He's doing a back to school drive, which is real huge in Connecticut.
West Main
He's the only
Barbershop.
one I see right now really doing it that big for back to school. I mean, a lot of other places are doing it, but he's
I
like
even seen
really
this guy on
pushing
the
it.
news.
Yo, he got on the
Really,
news.
really
He was on the
pushing
news
it.
and
He was on the
everything,
news.
man.
Proud of him for that. That's a
That's
good look
good.
for CT.
That's a good thing.
That's a great. I'll support that guy all the
Yeah.
time. And then yesterday he had a boat, like a boat trip for barbers.
Oh yeah.
So I want to find out how that went. But shout outs to him, man, for setting up and doing a lot of things.
So,
Working outside
A
of
lot of
just.
good.
so
cutting hair.
kids.
real quick, we got our first question here. It goes, what works better? This is pertaining to appointments. So we have a person here asking, what works better? Apps to book appointments, walk-ins, or phone calls? In my opinion, I think all three work
They all work.
alike.
Yep.
As far as booking apps, it actually is a modern day
To me.
appointment book. It benefits you because some appointment apps do have option where you're able to the person is able to prepay you.
Well,
So
Kino
they
uses the
could pay-
cut.
yeah.
You use what?
I use Square.
I use
Square.
the
So,
cut
but
app and-
my
And I use
my thing
call
is
the barbershop
some
and book your
some
appointment.
apps do make it easier on customers where they're able to use their card and prepay their haircuts. So that when they come in, it's already paid
You
for.
can-
Blah blah. Some apps are just to book the appointment and organizes the day for the barber. This and that. Phone calls, I take them and then I'll jot down the person what time I have available and put them down. Walk-ins. It's a little bit harder because you don't know what time a walk-in's gonna walk
yeah,
in.
you could get a walk-in to walk
Yeah.
in. You will get a haircut, but it might not be with the barber you prefer.
You prefer, yeah.
'Cause
So
we, like here, we have 7 barbers, right? If you walk in and say Brian's cutting, I'm cutting, one of the other guys is gonna snatch you up that's either finishing or not cutting. So if you want to come in and say you need Brian to cut your hair, and you're just a walk-in, you might have to. He might tell you, look, I have like
and
2 people ahead of you. You might have
sometimes
to
that
come
walk-in
back.
don't even want to go with the
To me,
other
the-
barber.
the-
So
So
that's
then
why-
you got to
app
deal with
has
the
been,
barber's
like,
schedule.
the best.
So that's
Yeah.
why the best.
But as
to
far as
do-
walk-ins, it's harder because you
Walk-ins,
don't know
I-
what time of the day they're walking
Yeah.
in.
you don't.
You have
I
a
already told the
Yeah.
guys in the barbershop I don't take walk-ins very often.
Yeah,
don't
but
take 'em
sometimes
at
that
all.
walk-in
And-
is your client, and that
No,
client doesn't
if-
want to get a haircut with that person, but he's just
True.
walking in without an appointment. So in
And-
order to resolve that
guess what?
problem, I'm like,
That's
you either
what your
get
clients do.
That's what I do
Yeah,
with
they
Jordan.
just walk
like,
in.
Like,
They just walk in,
like
like,
Jordan
but
gets
I'm a
called,
pretty fast barber, so
sometimes
I'm pretty fast, so I'll
there's
take them.
clients that come in and I can't get them. I just tell Jordan, like, Jordan, can you get them? Hell yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I do the same thing.
I don't let clients go to other
That's
jobs.
that's what I say. If you keep it in house, if you keep your clients in house, it's cool. Like I share them too. Like yo, I have a certain amount of spots. I'll do from an X number amount to this number amount. Once that's booked and you didn't get in, it's either I stay late and you pay a lot more, or if that doesn't work for you, one of my barbers will get you. And that's all I can do.
I got the option to do cancellation fees and all that, but for some reason, man, I got some good clients. They don't make it on time or whatever. These people give me extra money.
Yeah, a lot of mine do that too.
I'm not the one to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take. I don't want it because they always come to me like every week. So
yep.
To me, that's
yeah. That's what I'm more lenient on my weekly people. Sometimes I have people that are twice a week. I'm more lenient on them.
I'm lucky because.
But the thing with me is, if you miss your appointment, I will not put you on my book until your last appointment was paid for.
To me, if you don't show up 3 times,
you
then
fire that client.
I block them from
you make an appointment.
making an appointment.
And 3's nice. I give you one shot deal. You get one and done.
I don't stress that
but
much.
I don't. It's like I don't stress it like that because even when I have
I like keeping the clients that I.
Yeah, but I
that's why I say sometimes you have to learn how to do 15-minute cuts, 20-minute cuts because.
Yeah, but then the quality is not always.
I could
as
do
righteous
those,
as a
but
30 to 40 minute
I
cut.
give them 45 minutes.
I mean, I think in my opinion,
grind mode, yeah, you get them in, get them out, and it's.
I could
but
do
to
a
give
15
them that,
minutes haircut because
I can't give an ill-feel haircut.
But
I could barely give an ill-feel haircut in 30 minutes
feel
sometimes.
Like I'm giving him the best, time.
In order for me to
I
do
want
it,
to feel all rushed and stuff.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I can't. I'll.
That's why all my
bend over
appointments are
backwards,
45
man,
minutes or
Sometimes, as far as cancellations, all right. There's another question. There should be a $10 deposit, or if they cancel last minute. Well, what I do is I have Square appointments. So what Square does for me is this. Square, I put the entire price for the haircut. So if the haircut is $25, that's their fee. If they cancel that last minute and they can't cancel, Square is gonna. That's why Square, when you do the appointments with me, Square asks you for your card. It asks you for your card information. So if I know that they cancel, I'm able to charge that card the full haircut. Why? Because I could have probably taken a walk in at that
That's
moment.
That's what's so important with me, man.
So
that's why I charge the full thing. Same thing. Like
I
can
charge
get
the
20,
full thing.
25 people on a Tuesday.
There's $10 deposit.
You miss out on a Tuesday haircut. I could have gotten somebody else in. I tell anywhere from 10 to freaking 40 people a week, I'm sorry, I'm booked. Can't take you. For every client that wishes my time, I could have had somebody else in there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you let me know, I'll get somebody else in there.
Yeah.
Or taking a walk in, or just move somebody around. Move somebody from late 6 p.m., 7 p.m. down to your 2 o'clock spot if you missed it. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to let the barbers know when you can't make it and give us enough time, man, because honestly, like an hour and a half, 2 hours really ain't enough time for me. But I'll deal with it.
Somebody just canceled on me on Friday around 1.
And what time was it?
He sent me a text message this morning, and that's a Friday. He sent me a text message, yo, I can't make it. I got a kid. My kid's got an appointment or whatever, because you could text through the app too.
What day did he text you though? Friday morning?
Today, this morning. He
texted you today, and he missed it Friday, or he's missing this Friday?
He's missing this Friday.
Okay, word. He texted you 5 days in a row.
Yo, I'm not trying to sound crazy, but I got some good clients, bro.
Because they respect
you. These people show up on time. If they can't make it, they will text me, and that's why I don't have no cancellation fee or nothing, bro. It's like, I swear to God, man, I'm lucky.
Because you already laid it out. You laid out the foundation for them, and they respect it.
And
most of mine do too. Most of mine understand the situation
they get there on time. They don't know.
But then you still got some hardheads, some idiots, some mean people,
you always
bro.
got those. I mean.
Thank you for the questions. The
keep them coming. Whatever other questions you want, man, we'll answer.
Don't be afraid to ask the questions.
Call the number. Call 860-263-0798.
Thank you. And the person asking you the question actually Chef the Barber's wife, Chef the Barber's wife Rosa. So yeah, that is awesome. Keep the questions coming, man. I'm gonna try to have George the Barber Y call in soon. He has a book coming out, and that book is for barbers. How to build clientele, different stuff in the industry that we go through, how to handle certain situations. So looking forward to that. Maybe he'll call in a little bit as we continue throughout the show. I'm trying to have Marvy Marv call in, so Marvy Marv Barbers, if you are watching or you get my message, please. If not, I'll see you August 4th at Main Event Barber Battle. You'll be there, so I'll have a chance to actually interview you personally on the set. That's really cool. As far as the I just got an appointment on my Square app. So hopefully that person keeps it, because there've been 2 cancellations. But the great thing about
from that same person,
the great thing about the 2 cancellations before, I was able to charge the fee with the full haircut.
For his haircut.
The full haircut.
Right. Honestly, now I'm not gonna. I might sound like a prick right now, but I don't even care when people miss their appointments, because when they miss it and they don't let me know or cancel it,
You still
I
charge
got
them.
paid.
Yeah, you got paid.
You know, so I'll go outside in the back, smoke a black them out.
Your time is
I hope my wife's
Time
not
is
listening.
valuable. So
Or
I see it this
I'll
way.
sit in the chair
Yeah.
and I'll talk to you guys and figure something out. Go through my social media, book some other appointments, or answer any questions or whatever it is. It does not bother me, because I'm at the
That's
point
why
now I get paid
I also started
for
this
anything now.
side hustle thing, because it gave me. I mean, for
Flexibility.
example, somebody canceled on me or whatever. I got time to take something to the post.
Send to the post. That's how I
You
am.
know, it's
Alright.
crazy. It's crazy
You cancel,
the way
I get
the way
paid.
it works.
And I get to do
Back
something else.
to the,
Now I'm doubling up.
to the, you know what I mean, 40-minute cuts and all that. There are people that could do 15, 20-minute cuts and it's on point. You know what I mean? Person like me, I've been doing it for so long, especially coming from New York, where we are working in a rush all the time. And over there, you have to grind. You have to grind. You have to learn it.
Yeah, but it depends what cuts are they. If they're like
It
a
could
2
be
on the side, 3 on the
anything
top, 4
from
on
a
top.
fade.
You can bang those out in 10 minutes too.
I
Really.
could even bang
Think about
out, like, I know these guys watch me work here, and I could bang out a beard trim with a cut on top in 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah, I mean
That's concluding the hot towel. Where even Nate has been here. Nate was like, yo, damn. Yo, Brian is one of the fastest barbers here. Which
speed is good, man.
Yo, it's good, but I know how to do it. I know how to do it on point, and that was taught to me. That was taught to me. Hey, George, call in when you get a chance, man. I DM'd you the number, so just call in when you get a chance. It's been taught to me. It's been taught to me. It wasn't something that I just like, oh, I'm just doing whatever. Like, no, it's a process. It's certain steps you take to it in order to finish quicker. So it's been taught to me. Thank you to Sam from Mayman's Barbershop. You have been a great teacher as far as business-wise. Getting, like, this dude, you could literally go over there and watch him, and he'll do 5 people in 1 hour.
Yeah, that's how Ray is from Edgemasters.
And his cuts is on
He'll
point.
do 5 haircuts in 1 hour, and he's one of the first people in Hartford to open up.
And for people like
But
me,
yo,
it's
and
important
he could do haircuts out of 10, but I've witnessed these haircuts come to like an 8, trying to get 5 people done in an hour. And you're still getting a good haircut, but you're not getting the full.
See, but you gotta
and
think
you gotta
of it this
I
way,
think these people come in here, they want to relax, get their
a
haircut,
barber, I'm working
enjoy
in your shop.
That's
so
how I put it too. That's why I
I'm
have
working in your shop, and I'm like, okay, I gotta pay this man the booth rent, right? And I also gotta make money for me. And then on top of that, I got other barbers that are brand new that also want to make money. So I got competition within the barber shop.
So you gotta bring it out.
But I have to feed my family. I got bills to pay. That's where my grind comes in, and where my
You're like the only one here that uses like the hot towel shade and the steamer.
And my grind comes in.
Brian puts it
I'm
in.
on my New York mentality. You know what I mean?
So you
I
should
can't
lock those
worry.
people
I
in.
can't worry about nobody else,
Mhm.
right? Like when it comes to that, because I do, you know. Hey, and I say it out loud. I pay
But
child
that's
support.
the
I also
point-
pay child
that's
support.
the
So I got a
importance
lot of things
of
me.
getting clientele.
Exactly.
That's the point
So
of getting
for
these
me,
regulars.
I have to do those 15, 20. I gotta go through it because I gotta make this money out here. You know what I mean? And rent ain't cheap. my car is not cheap.
Life isn't cheap.
Everything that I go through is not
Life
cheap,
is
man.
not cheap, man.
So I gotta
Especially if
hustle
you want the
hard.
finer things.
So as barbers for
You
me,
know.
who's not like Kino got a side hustle, so he got something else to depend on. You know what I mean? My life right now is this. This is what I do 24/7. I do barbering. I do barbering. I'm a barber. I cut hair. That's it. As far as doing anything else on the side, I don't know. I can't really. I'm not in love with it like the way I'm in love with when I do barber stuff. When I'm cutting hair, I'm happy.
You know, we're addicted.
Because
man.
I try to tell people.
Yeah, I'm
addicted.
lifetime
I was here last
addicted.
night. I did 8
People-
haircuts
people
last
wanna-
night on a Sunday.
People want
Beautiful
to be
day,
like,
my day
how
off,
do you
and I
do
work.
it or whatever. It's not easy. It's not for everybody either. Like, yes, I buy stuff and resell it and ship it and do this, but
It's a
nobody
process.
knows,
It's
but
time,
nobody
bro.
knows
It's
what
a
goes
process.
behind it.
There's time and money.
How many times I messed up an order? How many times I will have to give money back or problems with the USPS or whatever. There's a lot of shit that goes through, but thank God now I know everything and I'm to the point where I could.
Sometimes
teach
I
other
wonder,
people.
how Kino does it. Like, damn, Kino
Yeah,
invested so much money
yo,
right
and-
back
and
into what he's
It's
doing.
crazy, man.
But then I think about doing it, and I'm like, damn,
It's a lot of
let's
money
do
to put
300, 400 here. And sometimes I think about taking that risk. But then I'm like, should I take the risk? And what happened if I hurt myself down the line and I'm stuck with all this, right? And then I'm like, damn. Then that's where I kind of like hold back.
Then you
'Cause
give it
I'm
away
like-
for what you got it for.
You know what I mean? Because
To break even.
yeah, but
You
then
know?
it's like, okay, what was the purpose? And then, I think about all my bills.
That's
So it's
why-
like, yo, I want to pay my bills. I like paying my bills on time. I'm a person that's always on time. So I don't care if I stay broke. I stay with $20 in my pocket.
Mhm.
Whatever. As long as my bills is paid for, man.
The credit.
As long as
know,
they paid, I'm happy.
Being a younger, when I was younger, I used to blow money on like whatever. And I used to do illegal things back in the days. But I used to take that money and just blow it. Just blow it. Because
We all did.
it was
We
just,
all
I
did.
wasn't smart. And then I think about it now and I'm like, damn, if I would have, all that money that I was making, if I was to take it, save it up like I
That
was
was the
supposed
same-
to,
the same-
and then invest it nowadays
same-
into something.
Same
So
thing with me. I was just spending money like crazy.
For nothing.
And
Like you'd walk by something and
Yeah.
just get it.
But for some reason, I just started reading about selling, flipping, and all this stuff, and that's how I got, all this thing going on right now.
yo,
It
for
just-
me to buy a
You
pair
can
of
stretch
sneakers
out
nowadays,
being a
I
barber
gotta
so
think
much. There's so many hustles.
But
in it,
it's
bro.
crazy because I tell people.
I wish I had the
sometimes
time to.
you got it,
I wish
you
I
gotta
could wake
be
up at 3 like you and just
3
do
o'clock in
it.
the morning. I'll
I
be up
can't.
at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not just serving, making coffee or whatever, or just looking through Instagram. No, what I do is I go on my notes. I have a copy. I have everything ready to copy and paste or whatever. I
You
send
had
to
that little print
everybody.
machine too, right?
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
got it
that's
too.
dope.
And I send out different links to like for example, if somebody's looking for a razor or whatever, I just type feather razor, hashtag feather razor or hashtag straight razor. I click on it. I go into everybody that has posted about it and send them the link to my new feather razor, and that is helping me get more customers into the app or whatever.
Yeah, tag.
Then what I do, I also see if somebody posts a picture. Let's say, for example, somebody shaving or whatever. I go into the comments, amazing job, whatever. Yo, I got feather razors, I got grips, I got this and that. That has helped me too much, like a lot.
It keeps you
And
extra busy.
It's crazy because even my wife, she's like, bro, you stay locked on your phone, but she see what I'm doing. I'm not
Yeah.
just scrolling on my
On
timeline.
Instagram, you're working.
I use 2 phones
Yeah.
from 3 o'clock in the morning to 7:30 because after that I gotta go to work. Just going fucking crazy, bro. And I told people, and they're
I
like,
see you
I
doing
can't
it,
do this shit.
and I
I'm
can't
like,
do
yo,
it, bro. I'm not gonna say I hate saying I can't do something. I really
But
can't do
you
that.
gotta
Yeah,
put
I
in
can't
so
deal
much
with that.
work. Like it's just
Why don't
crazy.
you hire like a secretary?
I don't. You know what? I love what I do, man. I love waking up. Look. I got this phone. I got the computer. I got my phone over there, and just going at it, and it's not that I don't like it. I love it. Like I love selling stuff. I love flipping stuff. I love. Matter of fact,
It's addictive,
I got three of my old clients right now that I'm helping them building their own little online store or whatever. And
You need a store,
it's
bro.
it's like
That's
what
what you need.
not right now because we're in 2019, man. To be honest, all I need is online, and that's it. You don't want to be paying extra for the
Gas, electricity,
gas,
stuff like that.
electricity,
Just room and board.
rent, all of that. When you could save that, and all you need is a storage. As long as you got a storage and keep all
Yeah,
the
storage space at your
merchandise
spot.
there, yeah,
Yeah, cool.
Or if you have a house, take the garage.
you
One of
can
those.
do that too.
Like my cousin,
You can do that
she's
too.
a Groupon, bro.
Right now,
And
he
that
just
thing
he just
is
said
crazy,
I
bro.
got the Dymo print, and shout out to Willie Fair that.
Oh, what I
that
did
he
invest
showed me
into,
all
we're
that
getting.
too.
I just bought the machine, the laser machine. So
We
stay
going hard.
tuned.
Oh my God.
We're gonna be doing
Plus,
custom
plus.
clippers, custom.
That
Custom
lasers
everything.
in them.
Yo.
We're gonna be busy and
Yeah.
in a good way. But like I said, the Dymo thing, it's a printer. It ships the labels or whatever. What happened last time? I was going to the post office. I would wait until the lines go down. Then I will wait for her to put my merchandise on the scale. Then she gives me a price. Then she had to print all of that. And when the orders come in, I will have to write everything. Now I do that myself. I just press a button. Everything is written. All I have to do is glue it on the package and drop it off. I don't have to wait. I don't have to. Time is money. It's just crazy.
Smart as fuck.
You don't gotta,
That's so smart.
I took their job now.
Yeah.
They don't have to do
They
anything.
don't have
They
to do
love
it.
it.
You just drop it
They're-
off.
and it's
They
crazy
love
that-
it. You like it. It's
'cause
easier.
They the one that teach me because
Yeah.
they were like, bro, listen, you're bringing too much packages now. You gotta stop. Like, this is what you gotta
kilos
do.
moving kilos
Yeah,
by the tons.
they sold me the scale and everything. It connects to the
They
computer.
sold you it?
Yeah, they sold me the
How
scale.
much is it?
It's $25.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's all that work for you?
and all I got is the computer. You
I feel
gotta
like
go.
just buying
You
one
gotta
just
go
to
on
buy it.
USPS, become a member,
Stop
sign
printing
in.
out weird names and
Just
shit.
Oh, they
put
sell
it-
it at USPS?
Yeah, they sell it out of the post office.
Nice.
You just connect it to your computer. You download the software that goes into it, cause that way,
So you
They-
go to into the mailbox now and just drop it off in the
yeah, I
mailbox?
could drop it off here. I could drop it off in New
Wow.
York. I could drop it off anywhere, cause it's already paid for. Another thing is, like yesterday, this guy he was like, bro, I just ordered this shit, and you already got a shipping a tracking number. Yeah, cause I got the new software now, where I could do everything from my house. All I have to do is
Mail it out.
mail it out, and that's it. Or I could leave it on the stairs into the post. The mailman comes in and get it. But
Your 8
I'm not- I'm
a.m.
not an
order.
asshole.
Did you
I
mail
don't
it out
wanna
this
get-
morning?
yeah,
Yep.
I mailed them all.
Easy.
Everything from yesterday got
And
mailed
I-
out.
and-
It's like the easy
8 a.m.
button.
While I was in,
That's
I
great
knew,
service, too. You know how
while
many
I
people
was
like
at the
that?
beach, I was
Working.
Yo, it was crazy. I was working too, but I don't call it work because I see it like
But it
fun.
is though.
It's
I,
fun.
I don't consider cutting hair work either, but it is.
And
we like
now
doing
that's
it,
what I want to do.
but
I want to start
You're
getting
still working though.
not teaching people everything I know, but at least give them a hint on how to make their own freaking online store.
Show them,
and
show them the way of what to
and
do.
just have a side hustle, not just depend on cutting
Cutting
hair
hair.
or your 9 to 5 or whatever, you know. And that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start doing videos on how to ship, how to
We're
do
gonna
the
start
scale,
doing that.
how to do everything.
And stay tuned because me and Phil, it's mostly Phil.
Phil and I.
Phil and I, and Kino, we all, Phil came up with a great idea.
Kino,
And
Phil
we're
and
gonna
I.
do a hair Chopperz radio event, and it's gonna it's gonna be here. The first one is gonna be here in this shop.
Yep, the barber shop.
And this event is gonna be so interesting because
Don't say.
I'm not gonna say all of it, but it's gonna be called Hair Chopperz Radio 2K. Do you want to call it 2K Knockout or 2K?
No, it's a knockout event, so
So
why not?
2K Knockout
It's a
event.
tournament.
Stay tuned. We are gonna have some seminars, so we will have Kino talking business and how to create your own business
That's
from behind the chair, and then Phil and I will teach some other classes there too as well. So this will be soon. We're gonna make this happen.
one more thing.
Stay tuned to that,
Make
man.
sure
Stay
they
tuned to
all
that.
bring.
Yeah, we gotta
You know,
get
I
this
know
going.
they all will have their
This
their
fall.
trophy
It'll be in this
but
fall.
They gotta be ready for this, because sometimes we go to classes and people just look at us or just listen to it. You gotta write all this stuff down or record everything I'm saying, because I got a lot to say, and you will be lost. So make sure you take down every note, record everything, because I'm just gonna give you everything I know to help you out.
Guys, real quick, again, I know most of you guys are on the IG lives and stuff like that. You do have a live chat on YouTube where you could network amongst each other, chat amongst each other. Also, you could call in on the show live, 1-860-263-0798. Shout outs to my man Gabo too as well.
Gabo, what up, man?
Who is working totally hard. So he could be here when he can, but yeah, support that man, Gabo_Julio. Go order your clothing when you get a chance, man. He has still limited barber edition hats. He has shirts. Now he got the pom pom shorts for the females too.
Ooh wee.
So get yours before the summer's over.
I need some shits that stuff right here.
With the octopus.
I need some shits.
Set up the Nike checks. He got the octopus.
Stop right here.
Yeah. So yeah, check that out, man. Check
I'm
out these
sure all time
local
when I'm in
events.
Should we give away one of the guards to whoever goes into the YouTube channel?
Guy, if you go to the YouTube channel
And
right
I'll
now,
throw in a shop T-shirt.
we're gonna throw in a shop T-shirt and some free Kino guards
red
for your
guards.
clippers, the red ones. So go to YouTube now, subscribe, like, comment, and hit the bell notification button.
now.
Yo,
When
Kino,
you
real-
comment, we'll see the comment after we're done with the show. We're not able to see the live chat as we're streaming live right now. So go right now to YouTube.
First one to
YouTube
click
is
on
a
it.
better screen than what it is on IG. Guys, if you go to YouTube right now, you're going to see everything that we're doing on YouTube. YouTube is a better screen. We're broadcasting live right now every Monday through YouTube. So go subscribe, hit like, comment, and hashtag Ricky. Vete ya, Ricky renuncia too.
Ricky
And then
renuncia.
for the giveaway, this is how we're gonna pick the winner. You're gonna hashtag Kino's giveaway. Once you subscribe, liked, comment, and hit that bell notification button, when I go check the account, I will see those notifications and I will pick the winner that way. You will receive a shop T-shirt from the shop Newington here in Connecticut and Kino guards. So make sure you go to YouTube right now. Go to YouTube. It's a way better screen. There's a number there for you to call in live. Guys, we love for you to call in live and chat it up with us. We love to hear your feedback. We love to hear your questions. All that. You can also see how we're transferring from, like, showing you the events that are going on locally right now. So check that out. We got Barberfest August 11, 2019. They got giveaways, food, music, and much more. Competitions, vendors. There's so much, and there's a great panel of barbers, educational seminar. Guys, you can actually go to barbersfest.com and get your general admission. There's two different general admission tickets that are for free. One is just the general admission. The other one is just general admission tickets with the educational classes. There's also a VIP ticket, which gets you into everything, and you get a swag bag. There will be a raffle for a wall 1919 as well. There's so much great stuff at that. Guys, it's free. Go. Take advantage of this, man. Get your knowledge on. The more events you go to, the more seminars you get into, man. Yo, you don't even understand. Knowledge is key. Yo, Hair Chopperz, yeah. Me llevo a todo Puerto Rico para allá. Yo, Hair Chopperz Radio will be in the building in booth 303. And again, main event Barber Battle in New Rochelle, New York, August 4th as well. We Hair Chopperz Radio will be inside the ring, broadcasting live, watching the barbers duke it out on each round. You don't want to miss that. If you miss it, tune into Hair Chopperz Radio right here on YouTube throughout the whole event on Sunday, August 14th. We'll be broadcasting live. Shout out to my man Barbetto81 for that opportunity. So yeah, I want to talk another topic here on Hair Chopperz Radio. What are your guys' tips?
Real quick, I know it has nothing to do with barbering, but yo, the fight of the year just happened Saturday night. Manny Pacquiao.
That shit was rigged.
And why? One-time Thurman. Fight of the year. Shout out to 40-year-old Pacquiao. Never gave up on his career, man. Got defeated 7 times, and he looks like his old self, man. It was a great fight. It was one of the best.
He gave it his all before he retired.
Nah, he ain't retired. He got another big fight coming up.
It was
great fight, bro. Great
fight. Money
fight.
involved in that fight.
It wasn't even that much money. It was $12 million.
$12 million. That's a lot for a Filipino.
No, he got $10 million out. No, it's not. He got $300 million off of Mayweather to go down to $10 million for himself. That's a 30% increase. That's a 30 times decrease.
A lot of people
but it was a dope fight, man.
They didn't know I betted on that fight.
I was gonna come here to the
Did you
shop
take
and watch it.
No.
But I'll
You
play
took Pacquiao?
I took Pacquiao.
Good. I hope you put $1,000 on there.
No, it was only $200, but
Oh, still.
I need my money. It's Monday.
Yo, he's gonna be like 50 Cent. I need my money by Monday. Leche muy duro.
Ahora mismo, papá, tu cash app.
He needs that, man. So yeah, the question I had, back to this. I just got, I don't know. I think the fight was regular. Pacquiao won, bro. There's money involved. Nowadays, I believe boxing is not the same as it used to be. You know, boxing is all money.
But
boxing is all money nowadays, man.
This was a real fight. They both brought it out, bro.
It was a good fight.
12 million, I'll give a shout. I'll be like, yo, knock me out.
Oh, yo,
knock me out for 12 million.
The dude that was champion, the champion lost. He only got paid 2.5. He lost.
Yeah,
and if he had won,
knock me out.
If he had won, it probably would have opened up like a $30 million fight for him.
I'm a poor man, man. You shouldn't tell me 2.5. Knock me out.
But it was a dope fight.
But yeah, back to the topic.
And shout out to Kino for going to Musqueamish Beach this weekend.
Oh man,
he finally went to a nice beach over here.
And
he was Paulie D for the day.
He was Paulie D.
Yo, so you guys,
something else.
I'm gonna ask you a real quick question. This question is this I think this will help a lot of new barbers out there, barbers coming up. How do you think guys out there should build a clientele? What are some tips?
To me,
should build clientele?
Yeah.
They need to promote, man. You definitely should go to like malls, hand out your card, go to sports events, go to these schools. That's what I did. That's how I blew up.
I did when I
went to Rocky Hill, got one client, did one haircut, the kid seen it, I went, and I promoted this.
I remember
I went to the kid's
going to West Farms.
No, this was...
Let's say when you first started.
No. I first started in 05. Like in a barbershop. I did this in about 2010, 2011. When I was like, I started trying to take barbering for real. I'm like, you know what, this is my life. Let me do it right. I did one design on some kid. He must have went back. And then another kid called and he was like, yeah, the whole school started liking it. I was like, what? So from there on, I started going to their games. And these are junior high kids. I met their parents. I went to their games. I went to the town. I just started doing everything like around there, just because there's like no barbershops around there. So I was like, what? I could lock this whole town up, and I pretty much did at that time. And now there's like 3-4 barbershops over there who do pretty good haircuts. So it's not as crazy as it used to be. But when it started, and that's how it. I went with cars. I went with really T-shirts. I promoted myself. Like I did ill feel. I made other T-shirts like Team Circumcised with that. I thought I did Team Circumcised because I'm circumcised. So I love the saying. But I gave it to the kids. The kids loved the T-shirts, bro. So then it was like Team Hoodie versus Team Circumcised. So the kids were having a penis battle between themselves in the town of Rocky Hill, and it all started from freaking haircuts. But how hilarious is that? Like, why would you not forget it? Like, this was a point in time for these kids. They were like, yo, remember we had, like, the circumcised battles? Like, bro, and it just got popular going to the parks over there.
Oh,
Just
man.
really.
Well,
And then I'm a talkable guy. Like I introduced myself. So I did free haircuts too. I hooked
But I
up
used
people
to,
all
I
the
used to go
time.
to West Farm Mall.
But you can't just sit there all day and
No,
free
no, no.
haircut it. You know?
I used to go to West Farm Malls, and I used to take at least like 10 business cards, and it said that every time I pass it, I'd be like, "This is a free haircut, whatever."
Yep.
But I
got
was
to the
doing
point where everybody.
five of the cards was to random people, and 5 of them it was to people that was working at the in West Farm Malls, like the manager or whoever was on the cash register. I'd be like, "Listen, this is a free haircut. This is what I do." I showed them the.
You wanna know why that's smart? You gotta hit up people that work in stores. Like I have a lot of sneaker connects. The reason is I love sneakers.
I know.
So I was cutting the people that I get sneaker connects from. I cut them up free. But they're a walking billboard. You know how many people go into Champs or Foot Locker, and then at the same time they'll be like, "Yo, that's a nice cut." My clients now be like, "Yeah, Phil, so and so, this and this," and I get them coming in. They're like, "Yo, I went to Champs. I know Isaiah. I like his cut." Next thing you know, it's like, bam! Even if it's 10 clients,
Word of mouth.
that's
is
10 fucking clients I got from the sneaker store. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know where to target and how to target certain people. So I hook those people up because that's where I'm gonna get more clients coming in from. So like, the sneaker store guys definitely work for me. You know, another, I don't know, pick a business. Like, where can you say people walk in and won't notice someone's haircut? Like, say anything. I can't think about the top of the head.
To me, everywhere, like, everywhere you go is
Like a gas station.
Always,
I had a guy at the gas station on Silas Dean Highway, right before the highway. He said thousands of people stop there every day before they go onto the highway to either get gas or buy something. I cut his hair. He let me put cards over there. You know how many people took the cards from over there and started coming to the shop? So many fucking people. And it's like, I faded away from that. Like, I don't do that much no more because I'm busy as shit. I can't even promote myself. I really can't. So, but those are things I did. And then the haircut people will come in, see the guy with the haircut, pick up a card, or even talk to him. And it's not that far from Silas Dean. They will come get haircuts. And it got to the point where shit that I did, I'm now passing to you guys because I can't handle it. Like, I could only be here. That's what I over promoted myself.
As you
So that's why I
guys
stopped.
watching live and listening to them, I'm soaking this in too. Because I come from a city where
People just automatically came to you, right?
not
It's
automatically
New York,
came to, but I
8
could
million
stand
people.
in front of the shop and
And
hustle
hustle
because of the
people in.
traffic,
Yeah.
the walking
There's no
traffic
traffic
just
here.
passing
Oh,
by.
man.
Yeah.
So it's easy for me to just stop a person and be, "Yo, hey, listen, I work in this barber shop," and hand them my card.
Yep.
And say, "Yo, can I give you your haircut? If you have time right now, I'll give you a haircut for free," and do that. I'm in a town now where this is practically that. Like,
Definitely.
right here is all car traffic. It's all they could see is the name of the shop, and people are walking by and they see the 2 signs says barbershop open, whatever. So for me, I'm soaking in what they have as
You
guys
can't
are
go
too.
outside and promote yourself.
I can't stand outside and be like, or
But you
introduce
sort
myself.
of can.
I
When
can.
school comes back, because there's a bus
Where-
stop
where
right
I
there.
work at?
Yeah, so
So
I
when
was
school
I-
back,
I do that all the
that's
time.
what I'm saying.
There's a
I'm
lot of
soaking
traffic.
in what you guys
There's a
are
lot of
saying
traffic.
because I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm seeing the way you guys do it. So I'm soaking that in because I'm still trying to figure out
How to get
like
yourself.
CT how it is
Super
and how to,
long.
yeah.
You
That's
come
how
from
you
New
New
York.
York. New
So,
York is
I'm
crazy.
The other one day you were in here on a Sunday, Father's Day. I seen you in here early. I went to the movies. I came back. I ended up working that night, but before I went to work, as I was coming here, I saw a soccer tournament going on at Newington. It started raining. I said, I don't give a fuck. There's thousands of kids there. I'm gonna get these fucking kids. I came here. I grabbed a bunch of flyers. Newington, you need a permit to pass out flyers. Put on cars. Well, we really can't.
Yeah.
You can't put them on cars, but you need a permit anyways to go somewhere like that and pass them out. But the dude was cool as fuck with me. I said, listen, I just came to town. I don't know really, how to go about things, but I told him I'll give you a free haircut if you let me just introduce myself to, something. He was like, you don't gotta do that. He was like, you're not supposed to do this, but go ahead. And then he showed me where to go to. So like, I wouldn't get like in trouble. He was like, see all that wall? That's all Newington. See these kids right here and these parents?
Oh,
Those are
wow.
their parents. So he guided me through that. So I went by and I was like, hello, I'm Phil. My name's Phil. I just opened up a shop at 289 Main Street, 287 I said at the time. But, I was like, I have a barber shop, so some people spoke to me, some people just grabbed it, but I did all this shit in the fucking rain. You know what I'm saying? Then I came to work and cut like 8 people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm trying to get this town going. Like, there's so much in this town. There's 32,000 people that live in this town. We're the only barbershop on this side. But yet, not everybody knows we're here yet. I mean, word of mouth is going good. The internet's going good, but I want more. And I want these guys to be just as busy
that's what it
as
takes.
I am. I want more.
It's not everybody.
But yet, there's so much I can do. It's not all social media.
It's
Social media helps.
It helps
But
a lot.
anything
So
helps.
what you just did.
Anything, yep, but
and
going
even
shit
let
like
you
that.
know more.
Yep, like football starting. Football starts this week. You don't think I'm gonna be down at the school during the day for football practice? Like, if I have an hour spot tomorrow that's fucking closed, like I can't get, like I'm free, I'm gonna drive 1 mile down the street, go to the school, see the kids parking lot, cars, whatever. I'm still gonna put the flyers in there. I don't care. I'll get in trouble when I get in trouble. But football's coming. There's another high school down the street. Central's opening up in like 3 weeks. School starts. They start school like August 20th, right? So that means they move in like August 16th, like that week, right? So you don't think I'm gonna be down here passing out fucking flyers on every hallway, every school fucking thing? I'm gonna try to grab whoever I can to just fucking spread the word.
I noticed some of the not every new students, but some of them, they afraid to talk to people. Like, you could do everything on social media, but when it comes to talk to people and have that conversation about what you do and whatever, they get like all quiet and stuff. Like, I don't get it.
It's a different world,
Like,
man. It's a different way.
if you want it that bad, I mean, you got to do all of this. You
Definitely
gotta
gotta do this stuff, man.
go out there and introduce yourself.
Yep.
Talk to people, show them your work, what you do. Not just cut hair, you know. I mean, hot towel, whatever. That will
Promote everything you do and how you do it, man.
It's not just take a picture, post it on Instagram and Facebook,
And hopefully
that's it. No,
10,000
you gotta go
followers
out
appear.
there. Even when I'm
That means
like, for
nothing.
example, when
Out
I
of
was
those 10,000 people, if you have 10,000 followers, you know how many of those people actually come to you? Maybe like 30,
my girl,
40. You know
my
what I'm
girl,
saying? So it's
my
a good
wife,
look,
she be like,
but
you're so crazy. You're always talking to people. Of course, because I want more people. Because
that's what I say. But then it's hard for me to take them. That's why I'm working extra hours or work Sunday, Mondays. Because
I want more
in due
people to
time,
come to the shop.
I want my Sunday and Monday to be 20 people each day, easily. So that way it's like, I know every single day is 20 or more. And I just want that. And I'm going to get it. I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. But it's like,
Phil won't be in the podcast here.
I'd have to take a fucking break. But,
Wow.
It'll start real early, 8:30 in the morning. I'll do the podcast. And then I'll get back to work, at some time. But if you think about it, say on a Monday, I came in yesterday, I cut 8 people, I made $320. Not a lot, but it's $320 that wasn't in my pocket. It was on a Sunday, and it was actually a fun time because I wasn't half-hour timed haircuts. I was talking to everybody. It took like super duper time. I wish I took pictures of almost every haircut I did yesterday because they were like good work. Like, I just took super time into it and just
you know what I wish I could
picked
do?
out every
just
detail.
stay live like all day so people could see what I go through.
Through all day long.
But
I can't
some of
do
my
that
clients
because I
be
say
like,
some
no,
shit.
don't.
I say some shit.
No.
I get in trouble. I'll get these guys in
I
trouble.
wish I could do
I'll
it
say
crazy.
something and they'll laugh at it and they'll go home and be like, you want to
I
fucking
love
laugh at Phil? You want to fucking laugh at Phil, huh? Huh? And they'll be like, oh shit, babe, Phil said it. You fucking want to work with him, huh? I'm like, oh shit, I'll get you guys in trouble.
Oh my god.
My wife
my
just looked
girl-
at me now and was like, you know what?
My girl's used to it. She's like, oh, Phil's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm like,
pretty much.
pretty
Just-
much.
Yeah, you just gotta. That's it.
But sometimes I have to
It's a character.
like mute it because you guys here in Connecticut, especially guys who follow, you're so sensitive about certain topics.
Everybody's sensitive about everything.
I'm like,
Man.
bro, you freaking millennials are so
It seems
sensitive,
that,
man. Why?
I don't even want
They
to
don't know how to joke around.
It's crazy.
It's a
'cause you
freaking
gotta
joke.
think
It is a
before-
joke. It's
before
a
you
barber
say
shop.
something.
I know, but
That's
I do
crazy.
think, but a lot of times I don't because I'm just kidding. Like,
Yeah.
he could say anything to anybody. If I hear it, I'm gonna say something possibly gay out of it or something. I don't know, but
Most
or
likely
just
gay.
make a rank out of it, just messing around, like, you know.
99.9% gay.
And some
But
people
some
are
people
just
take
get
it
offended,
serious, and it's like,
come on now.
you know how many of my
It's
clients
only a
say, yo,
joke.
Phil, if you weren't Phil, you know how many people would have punched you in the face by now? I'm like, I know. I think about this shit all the time.
Yo,
Like,
I don't know, like
damn, I
people
should
were
have been
going,
punched in the face 400
people were going
times.
crazy
bro.
over me, Kino, and Phil. We were at the mall last. What was it,
Oh,
last week?
that's
Everybody was going crazy.
so, yo,
over
they
the
didn't
little-
even say nothing until they came in here like,
Yeah.
yo, whoa. I'm like, dude, it was a fucking, I tripped. You know what I'm
Mita.
saying? Mita! Mita! He goes, yo, what is Mita? Mita!
Meanwhile, he
So-
was trying to call Keno's wife throughout the mall. Her name was Mita.
Her name was, he was like, what's Mita? I was like, Mita.
Yeah.
You know, people would be like, Psst, Mita. So I was like,
But yo,
Mita.
It was a little skit. It was a skit we did, and people were going crazy about it. I'm like, yo, he just fell in Jimmy Jazz bag.
They're like, yo, your face is like literally in his. I said, yo, his bag was right there. I know
Yeah.
where to stop. But,
Stop being so sensitive.
but it got shared a little bit. Some people were like, yo, that's just like really gay.
I don't care. It got the views.
Yeah, it did. It got the views. And you know what? It got people talking about
Yeah,
it.
it
And
did.
they were like, yo, did you see this?
Yeah.
Did you see
Did
this?
you see this?
So we did the job. We got the
That's
job
it,
done.
bro.
That's it. Keno
We
did
did
a
it,
great
we
job
did it.
recording. Brian took a good job taking it. And I
Did
did a
you see the
good
guy,
job
the
giving
guy
it.
next to him?
Yeah, the guy next.
He's like,
I never saved it. Did you guys
you
save
saw
it?
his face?
I passed
He was
it.
like,
I
oh,
know.
yeah, I saved it. I saved
Okay,
it.
I never
He's
saved
like,
it. So he was like, yeah.
it was all slow motion.
He was
bro.
like-
He was like,
They're like, goddamn, they started.
I
He was sitting in the chair like,
what?
yeah. So
That was hilarious.
you got it.
That was so nice, man.
So
People,
yeah, look at that, huh?
Wow.
You gonna talk about that now, huh? Whoa.
Dale en la nalga.
Dame lo que quiero. Nah, but people are sensitive. I mean, we're gonna say
So
shit that
sensitive, man. That's crazy.
we're just gonna say stuff like this.
But it's crazy because some of the
Gotta take it.
hottest accounts on Instagram is people being fucking crazy. Bro.
Look at Charlemagne. He doesn't hold back from nothing.
Hell no.
He says everything, and these rappers be getting mad. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, it's his job to ask
Rappers
you
wanna
this
fight
fucking
him, bro.
question, bro. Like,
Exactly.
he's a radio show host. So
Podcast host.
he
everything.
has to ask you these questions. It's
Yeah,
okay
absolutely.
if you did something with, I don't even know. Let's bring up Bobby Valentino. He slept with a
Put some
transvestite.
respect on my name.
Then he was on a radio show that put some respect on my name. This dude, baby, got mad at. Dog, he did. He's showing you love.
It's true,
You're on the
man.
show. He put some respect. You know what I'm saying? Put me on Charlemagne's show. I'm saying, no, man, I'm not holding shit back.
You gonna have Charlemagne drowning, sipping on some
Charlemagne's
shit.
gonna look at me like, what the?
That's why in
No.
this show we
Oh,
can
just
say
that.
whatever the fuck we want.
We can say whatever the fuck we
That's why
want.
we call it the real
And
talk.
then if you
of the
watch it
industry.
and you get upset, that means you watched our show. You criticize us after.
But
But
thank
please,
you for watching the
but
show.
thank you for watching, and then please give us a shout out for the good things we say, not just the bad things. But people won't say that shit. They'll be like, oh, they did toy drives. Oh, they passed out shirts. Oh, they helped feed a kitchen of
Yeah,
homeless
exactly.
people. They won't say that.
And we're gonna
The
do
minute
it.
I
We're
trip-
doing that.
And smell this guy's butt crack because I tripped and I was behind him.
It makes
They
the
wanna
four-
throw- it
makes
makes
the 6
everything.
o'clock news.
Yep. So,
It's crazy, man.
You're like, oh my
Hey,
god.
hey, you don't have it on today?
Yes, I do. I just put it.
You just don't.
Hey,
You
but
didn't drown
bring it up.
yourself.
Yeah, I didn't drown
Yeah,
myself.
he didn't
man.
drown himself. I don't smell it today. Usually I smell it. It smells good.
Yeah, man.
But,
Yo, so thank you for everybody for always tuning in, man, and
Oh, I got Versace on today.
supporting
Versace.
us always.
Human Versace.
Yo, it's crazy.
Shout out to Abdi, man, real quick too. I haven't really heard from that guy
Human first, so
in
true.
a long time.
Well, I heard of him the other day. He had a like on my picture. Abdi,
Yeah, but before he was promoting Heavy Quake a lot.
yeah, he's
I
been
got-
he's been busy
busy?
with the other job too. That takes up.
Good man, live
Most
your
of
life,
his
baby. Live
time.
your life. Is he gonna be down at the Saratoga thing?
I asked him.
He's
see
only
if
like
he's
3
going.
hours away
Yeah,
from
that's
there.
what I said. I'll shoot him a text
A text.
tonight or a call.
Yo, big
I'll give him a
events
call.
coming up, man. Next week. Oh, next week we're on Monday, right?
We're on. What's next week?
The 30th or whatever.
Yeah, we're on Monday. Yeah.
Okay, you guys are on. I'm on my honeymoon. 5 years, not my
Oh
honeymoon.
yeah,
but,
that's right.
I won't be here.
Are you going to Greece?
No, I'm going to Hampton Beach, New Hampshire.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
The actual best beach in New England, and then Musqueamish, but he's
So
an
you
extra
got
hour
it.
out.
Miss Kwame.
But,
nice.
The week after that, we'll be in Saratoga,
Congrats, man.
No, not in Saratoga. We'll be in New Rochelle, right?
New Rochelle. Oh,
And
that's
then the
Rochelle.
week after that, we're in Saratoga,
Saratoga, New York.
and then
Guys,
the
I'll
week
be
after
there,
that, you're away.
Where
you going, huh?
No, but it's not gonna. I'll be here during the week. I leave Friday, so I won't be here Friday.
Where you going?
I'm going to Virginia Beach.
Oh, the Virgin Beach. Yes.
Yes,
Wow.
yes,
Um,
yes.
So I gotta sneeze.
Real quick.
I'm not going nowhere.
So I want to say
real
thank
quick,
to
I'm
to
throwing
John.
it out there. I want these guys to hear it. The week that we're in Saratoga, you guys are staying up there. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but if I do stay, I'm going to stay in Lake George, which is 26 minutes away. Okay? Telling both of you guys. 26 minutes away. So after I win the battle competition with Brian's hair and however our day goes over there,
That's what the beers.
I will treat your families to dinner at an awesome restaurant
Nice.
in Lake George if you
All right,
guys
so
want to
after
come
the
down.
Barbie event, we're going to Lake
No
George.
limit. You guys want steak and lobster? And they're $60 plates. You guys can have it. I don't care.
I'm a pretty cheap
It's on
date,
me.
So.
God
No,
damn.
regardless of what it is.
I'm a pretty
But,
cheap date.
After the event, if you guys want to drive 26
It's only
minutes-
26 minutes.
26
man.
minutes west to
how's
Lake
that gonna-
George, and you guys want to hang out, then definitely dinner's on me, man.
Yeah, so talking about that week, August 11th, I'm out there Saturday with Kino. Me and Kino will be there earlier, so if you see us around the neighborhoods
Gotti.
out there, we're going to be there August 10th, arriving sometime between 11 12 noon. So we're going to be heading to town, so if you see us
Saturday,
around...
you guys going up
If
Saturday.
you
Up
see
Saturday,
me
yeah.
and you
Saturday
need some
morning.
products, let me know. I
Yeah,
got
yeah. You see Kino strolling with the little...
Listen, he'll be in
book
Burger
bag.
King eating a burger, and you come up to him,
Selling
he
products.
has something on him.
We'll put a
There
booth
you
up
go.
in Burger King.
Or he'll be like
That's
this,
how
eating
serious
his
it is.
burger.
And
Promote
also, I want to thank John.
You have those?
For
You have
John
The
Fornaro,
Spurs?
I think it is. Yeah, John Fornaro. And I
Yes,
want
sir.
to thank Phil because Phil helped me out with a wedding party this past weekend.
Yo, that was
And
fun, man. Thank
John actually sends his thanks again. He says thank you, Phil, too.
you. Tell him thank
as
you.
well.
How'd the wedding go, did they say?
The wedding was great. Pictures came out great. They were
They were
like,
tore it up?
they were more, I think, excited about what we did for them than the guy
The
getting
shave?
married. Yeah.
Listen, it was a great experience how we did it and when we did it. But like, if we got to bring like a barber chair and lay them down and
That would
put that hot steam, these guys would have been like squirting in their pants, bro.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
It would have been a different.
would've been
But it was a
different.
great time. These guys were 8 gentlemen. It was 8 of them, right?
Eight of them, yep.
And they were so calm and ready for like the day that their shave experience went great. They were great. Their company was great. Their conversations were
They
great.
feel real good.
And it was like nice talking to something different than just my regular clients being like, yeah, I'm going to the club tonight. Yeah, hook me up. Yeah, dude. You know, them talking to us was like, I felt so comfortable, and I was like, man, I wish all my clients were like this. Like, I really did. Like cutting and like just shaving them and having conversation with them was so mature.
man.
Like, yeah, even the joking around was on a great joke around.
Yeah.
Like, they were joking with me that
Yeah.
I was doing this, and they're like, I'm just fucking with you, man. And I'm like, oh, I didn't expect the guy to.
As soon as we
you know,
came
say
in, they
that
were
shit,
joking with
but-
us. As
yeah,
soon as we
so-
came in, guys just threw us
He was like, oh, okay.
Well,
So I walked in and I was walking funny. He goes, oh, so you had a long night? And I'm like, no, why? He was like, your butthole. I was like, what? No, he didn't say that. No, he didn't say
Yeah,
that.
I know.
He didn't, but that's how they were. You know what I'm saying? Like they were just, and it was
Not
a great, it was a
sensitive.
good time. Not sensitive at all. It was just a good time, man. So,
That's how it gotta be.
man, that's crazy because I had 2 wedding parties in like the last month. You know, so it's like, yeah. When I went to New Jersey, did the wedding. I went to Jersey, did a
And
wedding
this guy
party.
stays super busy.
So-
I see you cutting the yard goats.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did the yard
You
goats.
come-
I saw your text. Next time we're in, I'm
Oh,
gonna call
yes,
you.
I want to go
So
there.
Brian, thank you for helping me out.
Yeah,
Brian,
yeah, no doubt, man.
Brian's the type to where it'd be like, yo, I gotta go massage this dude's balls. You coming with me? And he's like, all right. Like he does it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's after work, man, it's you know, it's extra money, and it's good promotion. It's just a good time, like you know what I'm saying.
It is, man.
So we're in this little ass apartment. I'm not gonna say players' names or nothing, but we were in one of the players' names. It was this little ass apartment, and the vibe was cool too. Like the people were cool. The conversations were good.
Call it now.
And you know, but I've never been in that apartment in Hartford because we went one of the players' apartment. They pay $1,500 for something that's like, man, that shit is small, bro. Like
Yeah, that was.
that shit
super.
was just small, bro.
I expected something like.
Me too. I expected like
I don't know. Ordinary,
I don't know what I
like-
expected. I just didn't expect that.
When I was in
I
there,
walked
was
in, I
like,
said,
this
"Damn."
shit looks like a New York apartment.
You know, I think honestly, yeah, I think it's
It's
smaller,
like,
bro.
Yo, like
I think it was smaller.
oh, like people really paying for this out
Yo,
here.
you
Like,
paid $1,500 for this
15.
for an apartment that probably has, honestly, got maybe 450
Yo,
square
my house
feet,
is
bro.
my house was more luxury.
It's like
than that.
450
Yeah.
square feet.
That's how my house was more like, you know, I got a house and it was way better than that, bro. Like I was just like, wow.
Dude, it's crazy, bro.
And I seen
And
luxury
we're
apartments.
in the little living room on a bed sheet, cutting hair. The best light was in the kitchen,
in the
but
kitchen.
the wife didn't want us to make a mess, so we had to do it in the living room, which was cool, which is no problem. But the lighting was tough. So barbers too. Any of you barbers that do house calls, man, bring those spotlights. You're saying there's these big ass ring lights. You get some off of Kino. Kino has them, 8-inch, 10-inch. I don't know. You
All
want
the
the
inch you
African
want.
size, you get the fucking
All that
18 inch.
wow,
I don't know
all
what
the
the fuck.
inches.
But
That's tough.
definitely
man.
bring some of those lights because wherever you're at, you don't know the lighting or the situation. It'll be like you're cutting in a basement. Bring extra lighting because it's important, man. You get the
Good
job
thing
done
to
faster,
remember
so.
is when you're a barber for so many years, you know you do repetitive things and haircuts. When it comes to those two like tape ups, fades,
In situations
traditional
like that.
haircuts, yeah. So basically, you know where your guy line is. You know how to go over your guy line, fade that out, erase that line that you just made. So doing this years after years, you kind of remember where you set your guy line. So when it comes to difficult lighting, I kind of just imagine where
Still,
my
it's
guy line
harder,
was.
though.
It's harder because you're straining
You know,
your vision.
Yeah, it's
you know,
harder,
and
man.
it hurts. Sometimes you're there like this, and you're like, and you're straining your vision so bad that
You're
it
trying to
starts
just-
hurting you, and you just
You
there
could
like.
you could probably do something nice, and it's ready to go, but then you're gonna keep pecking at it,
Yeah.
and pecking at it, and just
Then when
you're
that
like,
person,
shit,
yeah.
like
Then
I
when
had
that
it.
person stands up and it goes to a different
Different
light,
light,
and
you're
you look
looking at it,
hey,
like, yo,
come
sit
back
back.
over here.
I do that all the time.
You know what I
Sit
noticed?
down real quick, man.
You know,
Sit down. Hold on.
That
It's
happened
like,
to me, that happened to me last week. I was gonna take a picture, and when I took the picture, I'm like, what
that
the
fucks me
fuck?
up, bro.
Hold up, this side it needs a little.
Yo, blend it.
Yeah.
Yo, pictures do that to me. Also, like, I can
All
take a
the
picture
time,
of every
I
haircut,
thought it was good.
and then sometimes I look at the picture and be like, that's not how my haircut look. Like, you know what I'm
Mira,
saying?
ven acá, ven acá.
But, you know, but
Vente, vente,
the
vente.
picture will fuck you up
Yeah.
sometimes, man. So it's
Barbers,
just like,
barbers.
I'm
there's,
like,
there's
damn,
a
what the
barber
fuck?
here that I'm actually mentoring. Shout outs to you,
it's
Neff.
like, yo, you look at
Neff,
the picture,
you're
come back.
getting really
Fuck
good,
that.
Neff. You're picking up fast, Neff. And one thing that I tell Neff all that time, see that barber station back there? That barber station has a mirror right there. That mirror shows you your lines, your shadows, everything. That mirror is your friend, your best friend all the time. Use that mirror.
I'm
Oh,
obsessed
duh.
with the mirror, man.
I'm a
Yeah.
professional and I still use the mirror.
Yeah.
yeah, man, I see all that weight I gained in that mirror, man. I'm like,
That's
damn.
all. Don't remind me, man. I look at this belly, I'm like,
What the
shit,
fuck
man.
happened this weekend?
I don't
Yo.
even want to eat. I don't even want to
Yo,
eat.
you know what's crazy?
Italian gourmet. I don't want to eat
Yo,
Johnny's.
When I
don't
wake
wanna
up, my
eat-
stomach be flat, right? And I'm like,
Come
oh
on.
shit, right? But then like 15 minutes later, as I stand up and all of it starts going down, and it goes
Like,
down to this
it's
right
going
here.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. Let me lay down again, bro.
It is,
Like-
man. That sucks, man. I wanna lose weight.
I
Like.
just want to get like punched in the gut and like throw up 15 pounds. You know, like, is there any type of thing for that, bro? Like, I want to cheat. I don't want to just
There's all
starve
these
myself.
diets. I don't know. You
Yeah,
don't know
I
what
want
works.
to. I want like
How
a
many
fucking
diets
put like a
there
jello
is
on my
out
belly
there?
to burn this fat or something.
Man, I think.
Just
I
go
think
to
like,
Colombia, do the
the gastro bypass. I don't want to do that stuff.
Hell no.
The
man.
tummy-
I'd rather drink like
Tummy tuck.
horse semen and throw it up or some
Hell
shit,
yeah.
bro.
DJ
fuck,
Give me some well seen.
Give me some cow jizz. I don't give a fuck. Whatever makes me throw up
Yo,
everything.
basically, I think the best thing to do is, and I used to do this as a kid because as a when I was younger playing basketball, you're more active. We're adults now.
You ever
We're
smudge your
living
balls after you
we're
play
living
basketball?
family life.
Bad, bro.
Oh man, we're living family life, so we don't have a lot of times for a lot of things. We have to schedule out time for certain things. So my thing is, if you make yourself active again, you start burning the fat.
But we're
like
so
now-
busy, I can't be
Yeah.
active,
So
bro.
like now, I'll take a moment and I'll be in my driveway and I have a basketball hoop there. I start playing basketball
Did you pump up
myself.
your ball?
Yeah, I pumped
Pump
up the
up
ball.
the volume.
I pumped up the ball. So I'll start playing and start making myself active. I start mowing the lawn, pushing. I gotta push lawnmower on purpose. I could have got.
I
a
like
light
that
on.
though. I used to say that when I first bought my house. I had a push. Man, I would take my shirt off, put some oil all over my body, and cut the grass.
Yeah.
I got a tan. I lost weight, and I was productive because my.
So I do that like today after we're done here. Like
You're
I'm
gonna go cut grass?
gonna go pick up my girl. I'm gonna go back to the house and I'm cutting grass today.
Nice. It's gonna rain.
But it makes me
Alright.
productive. It makes my body active. So
Yep.
I lost in the past few days.
Yo,
I've
how's the
lost
bet going
a
with your
pound.
lady?
The what?
When does that end?
What?
The bet with your lady?
Actually, it ends today, so we gotta weigh ourselves today, see who won.
Yo, don't eat
I
nothing,
think
man,
she
bro. You might
won.
as well.
No, I really think she
Go
won.
to the sauna.
She's
You think she won?
Oh shit!
I think she won, bro.
Yo, but if
She-
you go to the
she won,
sauna
bro.
and let yourself in the sauna for like an hour,
like I look
put
at
that
her and
garbage
I'm
bag
like,
thing on, you could lose like 9 pounds.
I look at her and I'm
in a
like,
day.
yeah, she got such a flat stomach. I look at mine, I'm like,
You know what it is?
damn, I got a long
Yo,
way to go.
Hey, listen, I know how she got you. Check this out. You come home from work and she's like, babe, and you're like, Jess, honey. And she's like,
She'll put
I
an
made
ice
your
cube.
favorite,
Yup.
panini and rice, and she'll put the plate in front of you, and you're like, fuck. While in the meantime, she's eating a fucking frozen yogurt or
Frozen
some
yogurts, fucking
shit.
eating.
Yeah, and then like, she's like,
Lettuce.
you want pizza?
Yeah,
You want
dude.
sausage pizza, hamburger, pepperoni?
She did that
and
shit
then,
on Saturday.
And then you be eating, and you're like, you're not gonna eat? She'd be like, no, I already ate
No,
Saturday.
wait, Friday. She
Yeah.
did
You're
that
like,
on Friday.
fuck!
She's like,
Fuck,
hey,
she got you.
I'm not cooking. Let's go eat pizza. I'm like, fuck.
Fuck.
We went to Sophia's on Silas Dean.
She had one slice, you had 7.
Yo, that was some good Greek pizza right there, bro.
Sophia's? On Silas Dean?
Yeah.
Never ate it.
Next to
But
chips.
I'll try it though.
Yeah, try it, dude.
Good pizza?
Brick oven Greek pizza, really good. And their
I'll try it.
barbecue chicken.
I'll try it
wings.
because he said it's Greek and brick oven, so I'm gonna try it.
Yo, and the barbecue chicken wings on point.
Barbecue.
On point. That's where I gained my weight. Damn, babe, you got me.
Yeah, that's what she got you. I know
Yeah.
she did. And then she's like, come on, babe, let's go eat. Come on. Or your mother-in-law had made some food or something. Or like my mother-in-law, she be making some fucking banging food sometimes, right? And my wife's like, my mom made arroz and this, and I'm just like, no, in my head, but I'm like, yes, 2 plates. Yeah, that's what comes
It's
out.
hard because like
I'm like,
Latin women in the summer, they don't really cook a lot because it's so hot and it's just hot
says?
in the kitchen.
Who says?
Bro, real Latin women like from the island, like they'll tell you straight up like I ain't cooking. It's 90 degrees outside.
Then I get treated
What's wrong
great.
with you?
When I go to Puerto Rico,
Then
they
I gotta
cook
think, I'm like,
3 meals
shit.
a day.
I gotta tell
What
my
am
girl
I gonna
to
eat
stop
now?
Cooking, like, yo, stop. Yeah.
Who, your lady? You gotta
Yeah.
tell her to stop cooking?
Yeah,
She'll
she's
cook
like
a
the-
lot,
like-
right?
No,
like
yo
food-
woman, she likes
She's
cooking.
like the food channel. I swear to God.
She should she should open up a food truck.
Bro, and all she do is look
That's
it up
a
on,
good idea.
on Pinterest and just
My wife
make
does
the shit.
that.
Yo,
Fuck you, Pinterest.
bro, yes,
Fuck
yes.
you.
That is so true.
Fucking Pinterest, yo. My
My
wife
girl.
be like, yeah, I
Yo.
got this recipe off of Pinterest. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, my girl
Because,
did
yo.
a bacon potato from Pinterest. She did the
I be like, you
potato
just want
thing, and
Chipotle
I'm like,
or something? Because she'll make this big ass dinner and then I have to eat all of it. And I hate leftovers, but then I have to eat it, so it's like,
and this is why we
fucking
can't lose the weight.
Pinterest. My wife gets these crazy ideas from. Then she makes these fucking fuck you, Pinterest. So, listen, my wife got this pan, right? You know how you make muffins? You put
Yeah,
muffins
yeah.
in like the little circles.
Uh-huh.
So it's a pan that has like 12 of them. My wife mixed up egg, chopped up ham and bacon, peppers and onions, like an omelet. She mixed it up, poured it inside that little ass circle. Instead of making a cupcake, she made a breakfast egg, like a fucking.
Oh, what is that called? That is. I
So
had
it's
that.
this big.
Yeah, it's
It
literally.
looks this like, but you don't know how much egg is in there or bacon or whatever,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
fucking eat it, right? I ate fucking 7 of those things, bro. Out of
They're
12.
not like castles, bro.
Out of 12.
This
Yo,
is
they're
why we are
smaller.
not losing weight.
But listen, I'm like, how much eggs did you use in this? She was like, oh, I used like 16 eggs, cause she made like a big ass. So I ate 7 of them. So
This
instead of
thing's
me eating 2
crazy
eggs,
right
I
there,
fucking
man.
just ate like 7, 8 eggs, bro. And I was popping those things like it's nothing,
Oh
like
my
nothing.
God.
Yo, it's
High
like it's a little biscuit, yeah. So fuck you, Pinterest.
Oh
You thought you
my
were saving
God.
me, you didn't. My wife, I fucking ate so many of those things, bro. And it was like, oh my God, what did I just do? Oh, that's my wife.
No, that's not. That's,
She's like, fuck you. That's my wife.
Oh man.
Fucking
No,
Pinterest.
I don't think that's. Let's see if we got a caller here. Go to speaker. Here, Chopperz Radio.
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on, George?
What up, brother?
What up, man?
We almost didn't answer your phone call.
I'm glad everyone answers their phone call. So
Yeah, we were scared. We thought you were trying to collect the money for the gas and the heat over here. So we was a little nervous.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got George the Barber Y on the live call right now.
How you doing, George?
How you doing, George? How's everything, George?
everything's good, guys.
Are you watching us live right now?
Now I'm on the phone, dude.
Oh, you can put it on YouTube. If you got a smart TV, you could go on YouTube, hear Chopperz Radio, and you can hear yourself live on there and all that. All right, so
really?
real quick, man. So we were chatting it up a bit on one of my story.
Water.
Sure.
Sorry, George.
You were telling me you're writing a guide for barbers, man. So what made you write this guide for the barbers?
Well, so recently I've been having a lot of clients that come over to the studio, you know, and they sit down. It's kind of, so I used to sell cars for 5 years, and what I'm trying to do now is a lot of people, I'm trying to feel them out and make them feel comfortable. So the guide really isn't about haircuts.
Okay.
It's more about building a rapport with your client. So I pay attention, and lately I've been going to barber shops, and I sit down just to watch and see what other barbers do in the area. And I notice a lot of times it's an immediate, welcome to the barber shop, what do you want done?
Okay.
And I see that, you know, 1 out of 5 times, 3 or 4 barbers do it. So the guy's kind of going to talk about, when you sit somebody in the chair, different topics you can bring up, different ways to try and figure out how you can break the ice with a new client. So, for instance, for example, I have somebody sit down, you know, welcome to the shop, my name's George. When's the last time you got a cut? How'd you hear about us? You do the whole you know, like
scenario
of it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then if your client's real quiet and they don't talk or they feel uncomfortable, different ways of bringing up topics. You know, they're not talking. It's nice out. Man, I haven't been at the beach in a while.
I do that all the time,
They
man.
don't really want to talk. Or you bring up a sport, and then they say, "Oh, my son or my nephew plays that."
Sports
That's your in.
always work.
I do that all the time. I find myself talking to Brian's clients. I find myself talking to Gabi's clients, they're both next to me. It's like 3 of us together, and I'm always talking, regardless on whether you are quiet or you speak a lot. I'm always talking or bringing certain things up.
When they start talking, and if everybody in there is talking with their clients and laughing, it makes that comfort and it grounds them and it makes them feel like, you know, even if they're okay, you want to give a good cut, obviously, but you have somebody that does a clean cut. You know, not an exaggerated state, all that, but a decent cut, but they have great personable skills, and they can speak with their client and make them feel comfortable and build a relationship. They're going to feel connected to that.
Yep. I agree 100%.
So I want to kind of like write a guide just for newer barbers that don't have the expertise as far as all that detail that takes time to learn with the straight blade and the Beijing or the hair fibers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this will give people a little bit of initiative on how to speak, or you know, how to kind of ease into a conversation with a client where they're not so professional to the point where they feel like they're just in a place to get a haircut.
Exactly. Yeah.
So is this a book or a guide what is it?
It's a guide.
Pamphlet?
It's like a barber's guide.
It's gonna be like a barber's guide.
How do we get our hands on this?
Audiobooks.
It's something that I just started recently, and I'll probably be done with it within the next month. And I'm gonna, you know, show a few people and see their opinion, and if they think it's worth it, I'll, you know.
Awesome.
I'll go further, but.
Hey George, when it's ready, we want you here on the show, so that way you could broadcast it live and talk about it a little bit more. I got another question for you. I was asking the fellas here, actually asked the question a little bit earlier. As far as that barber's guy and how to go about when you're having that new client, especially for new barbers, having that client in your chair for the first time and trying to break the ice, how do you? What are some tips actually for new barbers to gain new clientele? How they should go about that?
obviously, referrals are huge, and that's something that they're going to have the people can do on their own. But, as barbers with pride and confidence that we have, we don't always want to go out of our way and say, hey, let people know about me. We kind of want it to happen on its own, But me personally, when I sit with somebody new, I try not to talk at all about really cutting hair.
Yeah.
For the most part, and I always try and talk about family, and I get personal. I tell them personal things about myself that I don't tell people normally, so they really get to know who I am. Because when you do that, and you tell them, for instance, I've had a past and I've done time. I'm not going to just bring that up. But
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe the second time sitting with them, when you tell them personal things about yourself, for some reason, for me, I've noticed all the clients, then they open up.
Yeah, they feel more comfortable.
Family member
Yep.
also,
Definitely. Yep.
That is true.
It all comes down to having something in common.
Yep, it does.
You have someone that is Spanish in your chair. Right away, you have that in common. You have somebody that drives, you see him drive up in a car that you've owned. How do you like it? How many miles does it have? How's it treated you? Man, I had one of those. You know what I mean?
Nice. Just keep holding conversation. Keep it steady.
Hold conversation.
Yep.
Yeah. Because then you see people sitting there, nobody's talking, and it's their first time. They're going to be uncomfortable. Everybody's first experience, whenever you go somewhere, you want to have a good experience.
Definitely.
So if you're talking, you give a good haircut where they look better than they did when they got there, but they had great conversation, I guarantee you that person's going to think of you or even say, yeah, they do good work. What a great atmosphere.
I agree with you 120%, man.
Great conversation,
Definitely do.
How about George? How about when you cannot break that ice with that client is just quiet,
like real stiff, like a surfboard,
stiff.
really
He doesn't talk. What do you do?
I make fun of them. That's when I start. If they're like that, I go in the easy way. I say, man, what happened to you today? Depending on the age, the sex of the person.
I was just about to say, if the guy's 60 years old, and
comments I could make,
the guy's 60 years old
and just doesn't talk about nothing and looks miserable,
it'll be alright.
I'm not going to say to a
keep politics out.
that's not talking, what's the matter, dude? You haven't gotten laid?
There you go.
You know what I mean? But if there's a 40-year-old dude in my chair with no wedding ring on, he hasn't said a word the whole time, I might say, what's going on, dude? You need to go out to the club? Here, but when I'm done, you can go, smell some girls.
There you go. I say shit like that all the time, man.
And they're either going to say, what the fuck is this guy saying, or they're going to laugh about it.
I'll tell people I took you from a 2 to a 6, and they'll be like, what? Just a 6? I'm like, the other 4 is your parents' fault, man. I did what I had to do, so,
exactly.
I always mess around with people like that all the time, so, but, it's fun. You got to have fun with your clients and fun with the people. You got to talk to them, definitely.
All the time, and this isn't like, for me, people always say, why do you talk about this when you're at work all day? Well, the nice thing about my job is that not only is it my profession, but it's everything I like. It's my hobby too. So
definitely
looking at clippers or watching you guys on the show, and my girl's like, why are you always watching these dudes? Because I learn things from them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I say, it's a learning industry, man. We all learn from each other, from one another,
all the time.
As long as you're willing to learn, you're able to expand your knowledge more and educate your clients as well as you get clients.
What do you guys think as far as, I feel bad. I feel real bad for the new barbers in this industry getting into it, because looking at all the things that they've added recently, right? With the airbrush, with all these details. It wasn't like that when I started when I was 17. I'm 34.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's true.
Yeah. It's like they have to do it, and it's not like that,
They got to learn some new things on top of everything we learned.
There's always something new coming out in this industry.
It's always something new.
Always something.
I find myself sometimes that I could do anything you could do with color enhancements. I could do it with just the blade or the like, let's say when you do
fading, you don't need dude. Exactly. You're not faking your cut.
Yeah, exactly. So
You're-
it's like when
you're
it comes to
making that
fade,
cut
like
and that
I see some
exaggeration with
guys,
hair on the head.
I see certain guys on YouTube and stuff, and I'm like, okay, you didn't have to blend out that line. Hit the clown on it. You didn't have to blend out that line. Like let's say the shape of line on the forehead area. You could have left that a little bit darker and then fade behind it and give it the illusion that way that you can
It
work
looks
that
like it was
line.
already
yeah,
airbrushed.
like it was already
Exactly.
airbrushed.
Exactly.
You know?
But see, people, they're looking for the easy way, and that's an old school way in reality because you're using the clippers, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's so
Yeah,
many
so
techniques, so many
now
techniques,
they wanna
man.
use a spray. I've seen
people, and I cannot see, and I've seen them in person. Their pictures don't match their work.
True.
Yep, that's
I've
true.
seen people using color enhancement on the fading area. Like, my boy, are you serious?
Color enhancement
Yeah,
on the
enhancement.
faded?
yeah.
Gonna fade that area.
I mean, you're not
Yeah,
doing
I
fade,
sprayed
so
them
you
too
can
those
do
Yeah,
sometimes.
number
I don't
one,
know.
and number
But
two with the
it's
color
like
enhancement and
some
make it look
people
like
do
you
it
zeroed it.
too
You know?
fucking much.
I know, definitely.
And I'm one
Definitely, I know.
guy I
I look
saw
at a
it.
picture now on Instagram. I'll just skip it now because I know it's all
No,
painted.
I did it
I'm
on.
like,
I
fuck
mean,
this.
I seen it on Instagram. Victorino. Oh man, he went crazy.
Yeah, I don't
He
even
goes
wanna
in,
put
that guy.
names out there 'cause I
He
like
went
these
crazy
people,
with the
but
spray.
No way.
You gotta understand, once
It's
that
not like
spray's
the
worn
people
off,
that are hustling, that are really cutting hair versus the one that are paying or promoting.
Yeah, exactly.
that's what we were
Yeah,
talking about
And
earlier.
Not
So,
everybody wants the color enhancement or
Yeah.
whatever, you know.
definitely. So,
You know, when it comes to a person who's on your chair, you might not want to do that so much because that person is actually going to work and staying with that haircut throughout the week, versus a person who actually is a model or is doing it for a magazine or something. Then I agree that there you would use color enhancements and stuff like that because you are doing it for pictures and stuff like that, so it enhances the picture a little bit more. But as far as for that, I agree that should stay on that level instead of bringing that into the barbershop atmosphere where you're getting your normal clientele on a daily basis, and you have to see that person walk out. That person walks out with that color enhancement. You might tell them, hey,
Yeah,
don't wash your hair today, but then tomorrow they'll wash their hair. That'll slightly start coming off, and then you start seeing the real haircut.
that's why it's still important, regardless on whatever you use, any type of enhancement, it's still important to give a haircut that's a 10.
Yeah,
You know, 10 out of a 10. Because,
What do you guys think about as far as, because Instagram, I started, in the past year. I'm not one to go and follow a million people to get them to follow me and then unfollow them. I'm trying to just have people follow me that like my work. Is that how Instagram's supposed to be used, or am I supposed to be following everybody in the beginning?
you can follow as many people. There's no rule on how many people you can follow. You know, if you're trying to promote your barber page, you could follow 10,000 barbers, and that's up to
A
you.
barber that I don't like, or a barber that I don't see is doing stuff that I agree. You know what I'm saying?
I follow about, I don't know, almost 6,000 people, 5,500, and probably a good 3,500 of them are barbers or stylists.
Me too.
And it's not even, I don't even have to be like a great fan of your work or whatever. But if I see, I'll look at your pictures, I'll see like you're trying, or I'll see like you're promoting yourself and trying to do something, or giving back to the community. Just something in there that I'm like, you know what? I'm going to follow this guy. I want to see his progression. I want to see what he does and if he
That's
keeps this
exactly
up.
what
So
I do
that's
sometimes.
what I do.
Like when I go on Instagram and I have hashtag barber students, I hit that and I follow some of the barber
Your students? Oh, that's, I
Just
never
to
even
teach
looked at
them.
that hashtag.
teach them some stuff or whatever,
Yep.
and they love it.
Yeah, cool.
Nice, nice.
So-
I finished school this month.
You hit a school up this month?
I finished school this month. I'm done.
Nice,
Congratulations.
nice. Congrats,
nice.
man.
Congrats,
What
brother.
school did you go to?
Torrington Beauty Academy, baby.
Torrington Beauty Academy? You said
Been there for 30 years.
Mi
nice,
amigo.
nice, man. Good job, man. Good job.
I built the Torrington Barber Academy section. I built.
Was
I
it-
donated my time to the academy and built a section for barbers because it was all women.
All women? How many barber students did you have in that school?
After I started there, I got 5 in.
Okay, nice.
You
So
doing
little,
real good,
yeah, little
man.
by little, man, they're gonna keep coming
I seen your
and
work,
coming.
man.
There's gonna
Keep
be a
it
lot
up.
of barbers,
Yeah,
man.
George does some great
Keep
work.
it up, man.
Keep breeding
'cause
these
I see
barbers.
your work and it's
I
amazing.
appreciate you guys spending the time to talk with me and having me on your show, and I'll talk to y'all soon, all right?
All right, man. Thanks for
Definitely,
calling
man.
in, man.
And when you
Appreciate
get
it.
that barber's guy ready, man,
Please
hit
let us
us
know.
up. Let us know so we can get you here
Get you
live on the show.
Yep.
That's it.
And I want one.
Just to know.
Okay.
All right, thank you, George.
Thanks, George. Have a good day.
You too, guys. Bye.
I'm gonna have that on my website too.
What?
His
Oh,
book.
his book.
His book, yeah.
All right, so it's that time
It's that time, guys.
To
I'm gonna
say
transition
goodbye
real quick
to all
to
our
these
friends
right here.
BRYANKINO and me, Brian Kino and Phil.
All right, guys. So thank you, George the Barber Y. Guys, go follow George the Barber Y. He's a great barber out of Massachusetts. Great guy. He has a barber guide coming out soon. So when he gets that in, we will have that for you here ready live on the show, man. Again, main event barber battle August 4th in New Rochelle, New York. Hit up Barber Battle 81. You can reach him at 914-804-3522. If you want a vendor or you want to be a sponsor, you still got some limited spots available. I think there's about 4 spots available for that. The tickets, spectator tickets, are only $30, man. $30. I think that's affordable. Get your tickets. It's gonna be inside the Chance Boxing Club, and this barber battle is taken inside inside the boxing ring. It's hosted by Barbedo 81 and DJ Juanito. Again, at Chance Boxing Club, there will be vendors, there will be competitions, and a lot of good stuff for you guys. So be ready.
Prizes.
Yes, August
Prizes.
11th.
Oh,
August 11th.
That's dope too. He said he was passing out T-shirts for the competition
Yes,
too.
yes,
So
yes, that's dope.
that's dope.
August 11th is Barber Fest. Barber Fest is in Saratoga.
Bah!
Shout out to my man Marvy Marv. We're gonna try to get Marvy Marv live
Marvy
on
Marv.
August 4th because he will be in the building.
The man of 30 teams.
There's a great barber panel there. Go to barberfest.com. Again, it's the biggest free event in the country, man. Take advantage of that. There is one free event ticket with general admission and educational classes for free. There is the VIP ticket. There's only $50. Guys, again, Phil the Barber is in the Fade and Beer competition. You better get ready because that
Brian the Barber
trophy
original
is coming home to Newington, Connecticut.
It's coming home.
And me, him, Barbedo 81, a few other guys are in the 3-point shootout too as well. That trophy's coming back here too to Connecticut. Either me or Phil.
Man, that means I'm gonna have a double win that day.
Wow.
So guys, thank you for tuning in to another
thank you, everybody. I
episode
appreciate
here,
it, man.
Chopperz
We
Radio.
appreciate you.
Thank you
next
for the
Monday.
love, George Barber White. Thank you for calling in, my brother.
Yeah,
And we
tú
hope to
sabes.
see you soon here live on here Chopperz Radio, man. See ya
Take it easy.
next
Ricky
Monday.
renuncia.
Ricky renuncia.